What's up everybody? My name's Mike, my channel's MDH5169. Thanks for checking out the video. So I guess to quote Britney Spears, oops, I did it again. I just had uploaded a video saying that it's very unusual for me to be buying a bunch of vehicles and to do this many vehicles in 6 weeks, 5 vehicles. Very unusual for me to do that, and I was going to focus more on things around the house and projects on the vehicles that I have. And well, yep, that is 2 Ford F100 unibodies that you're seeing. It is not illusion or little tricks of the camera. So here's my story, and I feel kind of like a kid basically who's rehearsed a story for his parents saying, "Mom, Dad, this is what happened." But anyway, what happened was Sunday, Kristen, my fiance, and I go out to the swap meet in Turlock, and I always take a little bit of cash just in case I see something I like. And I really wasn't looking for any vehicles. I was looking more for like garage art and gas pumps, things like that I could put in my shop. I'm gonna step back in here just a little bit out of the breeze in case you guys are getting any wind noise. So anyway, we're walking through the cars, and over in the corner I see this truck right here. And so I realize it's a unibody, and I'm thinking, well, let me go check that out and see how much he wants for it, just to kind of maybe make me feel a little bit better about the purchase on this one, although I've been feeling better about it lately. But I just kind of wanted to see, compare and contrast and everything like that. So I walk over, truck's for sale, and I see the price, and it did not make me feel better. I was actually looking for a 1 in front of the price. So talk to the owner, and we start talking about the truck, and he says, yeah, it's got a small block 350, it's got a turbo 350 transmission, the stock rear end, it's just got drum, manual brakes, manual steering, but all the gauges work, the rubbers all look good, body looks pretty solid and straight. And for the price he was asking, I thought he was pretty close to giving it away. And I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it, or I'm not going to tell you the price he was asking. So anyway, I'm talking to him, and he says, yeah, there's another guy was interested in it, but he hasn't shown me any cash, and cash talks, bullshit walks, that whole type of thing. So I said, okay, let me walk around the rest of the swap meet, look around, and I'm sure I'll be back. So Chris and I walk around a little bit more, look at some parts, do a few things, and I ended up buying a parking meter. And I told her, I said, let's take this parking meter out to the Tahoe, put it in there, and then I want to go back and I want to drive this truck, because I think I'm going to buy it. I think overall this is more what I'm looking for. It's going to be better to build off of, and I'll just sell the other one. So go out to the Tahoe, dump off the parking meter, walk back over, truck's gone. Owner's sitting there, he says, yeah, you just missed it. Guy just bought it, drove it away a few minutes ago, sorry. I said, no problem, I get it, first come, first serve. I understand completely, don't worry about it, but I'm kind of bummed. And so Chris and I are walking away from him, and I ask her if she wants to go through the rest of the swap meet, and she says, nah, not really unless you do. And nah, at this point, I'm ready to go too. So we're walking out, and we're within probably about 100 foot of walking out the gate when I look to my left, and what do I see but this truck? And I pointed out to Chris and said, there's the truck. And she goes, well, run over real quick and see if the guy wants to sell it. So I must have really wanted the truck, because the next thing I know, I'm running for the truck, and by the time I get up to it, I see who bought it. I know it's for sale. And the reason I know it's for sale is because the guy that bought it, I've actually done some business with him before on another vehicle, and he buys, sells, trades all the time. So I said, you know what, hey Don, it had to be you that bought the truck. I said, I was actually wanting to buy it. And he said, well, you still could. Okay, well, what do you want for it? So he tells me basically the same number that the guy had on it. And so I asked him to give me a ride in it. And by the time we even got out of the fairgrounds there to get onto the road, I knew that I wanted to buy this truck. So we circle back around, come back in, I do a quick walk around on it, and we make the deal. Don loads it up in his trailer, delivers it to my house, and there you go. Now I've got two. That's two. That's a 63, and that's a 62. So we'll do a quick walk around on this one. It's primered. The guy told me that he just took and sanded down some areas to kind of give it that rough patina look. But these were basically, that was a rim and tire combination I was wanting to go for. Maybe not necessarily the hubcaps, but I think that's a cool look. The exhaust out the side, just like I was thinking I was going to do too. So let's see here. We will pop the hood. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it here in the dark, but it's nothing exciting. Again, it's not a speed demon. That one's not a speed demon either, but yeah, pretty basic. It does have, if you can see back in there, it does have an electric fan on it, but it's very basic. Like I said, no power steering, no power brakes, but it's not too difficult to drive once you get used to it. So the body was straight, tires are really good. Go over here and see. The seat's in really good shape, just like the other one. Not crazy about the steering wheel, probably do something different with that. But gauges all work, wipers work, lights and signals work. So I'm pretty happy. I think this is gonna be a better one for me to build, and I'm gonna go ahead and sell this one. So that being said, I will take this opportunity to say, if there's anybody out there looking for a Ford unibody, or if you know of anyone looking for a Ford unibody, this one is for sale. So, and I will do just a quick description, even though I know I've kind of already talked about it. So as you can see, it's really pretty clean under the hood. Again, this one has a small block 350 turbo 400 transmission, Chevy 10-bolt rear end, 4-wheel disc brakes, tilt column, power steering, power brakes. Nice little sound system. It's a good, it actually is a good running little truck. Every time I start it cold, it starts right up. Now the negative about it is the paint and body, like I said before, is not great. It's okay, it's good for driver quality. All the window rubbers are going to need to be replaced. There's just no two ways about that. If you start looking around, you'll see there it's very much weather cracked, but all the glass is in good shape. Both doors open and close. This one's got a little bit of sag to it, but I would recommend replacing the door handles and the window cranks. The ones that I have them for this, and they could probably be repaired. A person could probably just take and put a screw through and drill that in, and it would work out just fine if you want to go a more inexpensive route. But I would recommend changing them. Speedometer and gauges don't work, but it does have a little B&M shifter, and like I said, it's got a great little sound system with a subwoofer behind the seat, and you can see the seat's in really good shape. It's got the gas tank in the bed. So, you know, overall it's a pretty solid little truck. Like I said, it starts good, it runs good, and for someone who wants to put a little bit of time into it, I think it would make a really good little truck. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, I paid $13,500 for the truck, and I paid another $1,500 to get it shipped out. It's still got a Florida title, so that'll need to be transferred into the new owner's name, but I've got all the paperwork to do that. It shouldn't be too difficult at all. It just needs an inspection, which we can facilitate that fairly easily. I'm gonna put it on Craigslist. I know I'm gonna lose money. That's okay. Based on what I picked that other one up for, I think it's gonna all even out. So, and I've got some flexibility. I would like to go ahead and sell this truck. You know, I don't need to, but I basically used up a lot of my cash to buy the other truck, cash I was gonna use for projects and things like that. So I like to put the cash back in my pocket. So I am motivated. So if you guys know of anybody interested, looking, whatever, shameless plug, I would like to sell it. And they are cool little trucks. I mean, if you don't know about them, they're only made from 61 to 63. They didn't make a lot of them, so they're far and few between. And I kept looking, and I was having a rough time finding any actually in California. So, and then it's amazing. This one turns up in Turlock right in my backyard. If I would have waited a little bit, look what would have happened. But someone else is going to get a great truck, great little builder, great little project for them, and I'll be happy. So that being said, I want to take a minute to just say thank you. I know I've acquired a couple of new subscribers since the last time I said thank you. So thank you so much for subscribing. I really, really appreciate it. Obviously more and more video material keeps coming on a daily basis, so look out for more stuff. I am going to try to get back into just really uploading once a week. That's, again, what I wanted to do from the first place, and I want to continue doing that. So look for more videos, more cool stuff coming, more stuff on projects, and you know, things I'm doing with my vehicles. Plus I want to get back into reviewing my vehicles. So that being said, thanks so much for watching. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and God bless. Have a great day.